Hey! What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Sorry I'm a bit late. And it's been a while since I streamed, so my audio might not be good. So, as always, y'all, please let me know how does everything sound. I'm still finishing everything. Alrighty. How does everything sound, boys and girls? I think everything's good on my end. The door's gonna be open for tonight because it's hot as hell in here. And we're lucky enough to have climate control, so we're good. Alright, so sounds great. Okay, cool. You can hear the background music? Awesome. Let's get into the shoutouts here real quick. Atniel, welcome. Rafal, Heather, Kid, Massavive, my dude, Vish, what's up? Demicro, what's up, my dude? Gustavo, Levi, Kugan, Proper Jelly, Toaster, Dauxon. I'm doing great, thanks for asking, y'all. Toaster, Pokalives, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. If anyone's ruined shit, if anyone ruins shit, you'll ban. Okay, cool. Thanks to my moderators in here. I'm trying not to miss anyone. Hey, Lavender Town Ghost, nice name, dude. Time for some Western RPGs. I don't know about that, dude. Philemon, what's up? Kamangax, what's up? Welcome to the stream, y'all. Peter Parker, what's up, dude? Junis, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Putra, welcome to the stream. I think I got everyone. Alright, cool. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing great. I'm really doing great. Today's a good day. A lot of people are going to be playing Nocturne HD in a couple of hours, so that's exciting. Here's my plan for tonight, guys. As you can see, this is just a stream. I'm alone. This is not a podcast. It's not the Demon Appreciation podcast or anything like that. I'm here to talk. We did a similar podcast like month ago, I think, where I was alone, and it was super fun to like chat with you guys. So this is what I want to do today. So at all times, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Anything related to Persona, Shin Megami Tensei Atlas, the events that we're going to talk about, anything. But first up, shout out to my man Demi Crow for the $2 super chat. Really appreciate your support, Demi Crow, man. Soul Phase is the best P3 song. Don't at me. Well, I'll give you that song right now, good sir. Thanks for the support, Demi Crow. Appreciate that. Ah, portable. Oh boy, that's calm though. Yay. Alright, so yeah, this is what I want to do for tonight. Again, if you have any questions at all times, feel free to ask them. I'm almost done with Nocturne HD, like I'm almost done with the game. So if you have any questions related to Nocturne HD, I should be able to answer anything. So yeah, that's cool. What I want to talk about here is a bit of my plans. What's coming in the near future for the channel. Oh boy, am I gonna get copyrighted for this though? I think so. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm sorry, Demi Crow, bro. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about like my plans for upcoming events. I'm going to talk about PC Gamer Show, E3, and Summer Game Fest because I have some special little things planned for those events. As you guys know, I'm going to stream those. So we're going to talk about that. And obviously, ask questions whenever you want. So I see that we got some new people in here. Yuba, welcome to the stream. Welsh, welcome to the stream, bro. Faz, SMT5 for 2022. That's your quotation, my dude, huh? That's what you always say, huh? I see you in all my comment sections. Appreciate you watching, bro. Thanks for being here. Max, welcome to the stream. Proper Jelly. Let's see. Oh, we got a super chat, $2 super chat from Peter Parker. Thanks for the support, bro. Really appreciate that. And we have a question. We getting Persona 25th news after Nocturne? All right, cool. Great question, Peter. 25th Persona, I'm sure you guys know, but I'm very confident that we'll get like P3 on PC. I think P3's theme is going to get revealed and shadow dropped during PC Game Show. So PC Gamer Show 2021 is going down on June 30th, June 13th, and we don't know when exactly during the day, so this one is a bit tricky. I want to stream PC Gamer Show, like I really want to, because I'm getting very interested in PC gaming as of late. I'm about to upgrade my PC and all of that, so I'm interested in seeing all the games. And obviously I'm also interested because last year Persona 4 Golden was announced and shadow dropped during PC Gamer Show, and I think now it's P3's time. Now P3 was leaked for Steam last year just before P4G, and it leaked alongside P4G on Steam, but P3 is nowhere to be found, and P4G on Steam was a massive success. So for all those reasons, I think Atlus is going to give PC Gamer Show P3 PC, and I think that's going to be revealed during the show. Now, why did I say that this event is tricky is because it is during E3. There's a lot of publishers that I really want to stream for E3, and we don't know on June 13th which publisher is going to be there, which means that depending on who's going down at E3 while PC Gamer Show's rolling, we will see which one I stream. But to come back to the question, 25th anniversary, P3 PC during PC Gamer Show. I expect a Persona concert. I fully expect a Persona concert. We got one for the 20th anniversary of the Persona series. They remixed a bunch of tracks from various different games. That was freaking awesome. And you guys know that there's announcements during those concerts. Well, not all of them, but the last Persona concert that we got, they revealed P5 Scramble, Phantom Strikers, and P5 Royal. So I expect to see a Persona 25th anniversary concert. I definitely expect that. Now, what can they show during the concert? Various things. You guys will probably think I'm crazy, but I think they might tease P6, like Persona 6, straight up. They've been developing Persona 6 for a while now. I don't think it's super far in development, but I still think like they're ready to show at least a teaser, a small teaser in the veins of like the first Persona 5 teaser with the 5 chairs, red background, and like 2014 release date or some crazy thing like that. I think we're gonna get some type of teaser like that, or something like the first SMT5 trailer that we got in the January Nintendo Switch event all the way back in 2017. So I think we could get a Persona 6 teaser. I also think we could get some type of Persona port on consoles. I'm still talking about the concert here, guys, by the way. Persona console game like P4G, I would say, coming to like Switch and PlayStation 4, because come on, why is this not on PlayStation 4? That's dumb. Yeah, I expect Persona console, maybe Persona 6, but we'll see. Maybe a new spin-off, you know, P5U, Persona 5 Arena. We don't know. So I expect big things. Even if we're halfway through the year, I still expect big things for the 25th anniversary. We gotta remember what all those devs told us to expect when it comes to the 25th, and they've been hyping this up. So I hope that answers your question, Peter. When it comes to like E3, Summer Game Fest, I don't expect any type of Persona presence at those events, weirdly enough. So let me know what you guys think we'll see when it comes to the 25th for Persona. Oh, we have Judas Samurai, member of the channel. Appreciate the support with a $5 super chat. Hashtag SMT5 2021. Ah ha ha. Thank you. Thank you, Judas. Really appreciate that. We needed some positivity in here. Oh, god damn. We got Demicro with the super chat. $2 super chat. SMT5 2022. God damn it. Appreciate the support, both of you, though. That's awesome. Thanks for the support. That's really helpful. I got some questions, so let's see if I can catch some of them. Shadow King, Zendine, Tony, welcome to the stream, y'all. Sleep, Sephiroth, Rules, Good Hunter, welcome to the stream. Grand Assassin, welcome to the stream. Hairshot Kid, welcome to the stream. Oh, we have a question here from Hairshot Kid. Think Persona 5's team is possible. They did it for Strikers, Golden, and Nocturne. Not saying whether I want it or not. I wonder whether you think it's a good idea. Oh, if I think it's a good idea, 100%. Yes, definitely. Persona 5 is more praised in general, I would say, than P4G. And P4G broke records on Steam as like the most concurrent players for an RPG on Steam. and P5 is praised. P5 is considered like the best PlayStation 4 game of all time. So is it a good idea for Atlus to put a bit of money and porting this game to Steam? 100%, dude, 100%. No doubt in my mind. Is it likely to happen? This one's tricky. I get asked this question kind of often, and I don't really know. I don't really know. I know there's some cool things in the works with Microsoft that I can't talk about, but the Microsoft event's gonna be interesting this year. So, yeah. Alright, let's keep going with the questions. Hey, David, have you heard of a visual novel called Root Film? That's from Coogan. I have not. What is that, Coogan? I have not. Shroomers asks, do you think that we will release that with the release with SMT Nocturne we might see ports of Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 in the future? Thanks for asking that question, Shroomers. That's actually one of the topic for this video. I think the next port or next remaster in line is Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, if you don't know, back in the PS2 days are running on the Nocturne engine, and it's reusing a ton of the models from Nocturne, which automatically makes Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 the easiest games for Atlus to put into Unity and release on Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam. It's a no-brainer for me. I'll say it like that. It's a no-brainer. Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. They're next. They're next, dude. Super Gamer Guy, welcome to the stream, bro. Do you think consoles will get anything for the Persona 25th? Oh, all right, so I answered that. I think P4G is probably next. The Good Hunter Akira, please stream the concert, Atlus. Atlus, it's probably going to be a paid concert. Actually, it's 100% going to be a paid concert. If they don't do some type of stream and it's free, for example, and if it's really a paid concert, I'll get a ticket and I'll stream it in the Discord. So that's what we'll do. I know I missed a ton of questions, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up here. Proper Jelly asks, random question, but how soon can I capture Incubus and where? Yogi Park, if you're talking about Nocturne, I think it's the place where you can capture him, recruit him for the first time, I think. Max G, so does Nocturne HD Remaster on Switch have major stutters during combat, and how bad for frame drops? Okay, Nocturne HD, I got my hands on the PlayStation 4 copy and the Switch copy. On Switch, since that's what you're asking, docked, when you're walking around the overworld, the Vortex world, or you're traveling around the dungeon, whatever, watching cutscenes, perfectly stable 30 frames per second. When you're in combat, there's little frame drops when there's a lot going on screen at the same time only. So for example, if you get a random encounter and there's like 6 enemies or like 5 enemies, they all pop in the on field with like thunders or whatever they're called. You get frame drops. If there's like 4 or 5 enemies on screen, you do a Mazio. Sorry about that. You get frame drops as well. Now, when you're playing on handheld, which this is when it gets interesting, Max, because handheld mode, it is just like the PlayStation 4 version, being the frame drops are at the same place as what I just described during combat when a lot's going on screen, but they're less problematic, if I can say it that way. Like, I don't count frames, so take this with a grain of salt, but I would say it drops to, on Switch docked, it drops to like 15 frames per second from a couple of seconds, not even a couple of seconds, while on PlayStation 4 and Switch handheld, it drops to like, I don't know, 25s. It's my numbers are random, but you get what I'm saying here, so I hope that answers your question. Hey Christian, my dude, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. Jason asked, any Project Refantasy or Studio Zero reveals? Interesting. Man, I'm excited for Refantasy. I cannot wait to see what they're gonna do with this one. I used to say that Refantasy is a Tokyo Game Show game, but at the same time, ooh, that was a sexy voice crack. At the same time, with Refantasy, they want to appeal to a Western audience with this game, so E3 makes sense. E3 makes sense. I don't want to say that I expect Re-Fantasy at E3 because I don't. I really don't. But at the same time, if they want to show it during a Western event because they want to appeal to a Western event, they could do it that way. But at the same time, Atlas feels so old school that Tokyo Game Show still kind of makes sense. All of that, to sum it up, Jason, I would say Re-Fantasy, yes, we get news this year. Last year, or should I say, when Atlas sent their New Year's card in 2020, giving their fans wishes for the upcoming year, being 2020. They said that we should expect news for SMT5 and Re-Fantasy. Of course, July 20th gave us the new SMT5 trailer, but nothing was given as far as information or trailer goes on Re-Fantasy. Now, they did the same thing for 2021. They did the exact same thing. They were interviewed, I think it was Katsura Chino. He was interviewed by Famitsu, and he said to expect news for the year 2021 when it comes to Re-Fantasy, so it's going down this year. It is going down this year. Oh my god, I'm terrible with the chat, guys. I'm sorry. Do you think Persona 1 will get a remake? I don't think so. I don't think so, Pokelize. I don't think so. DDS bundle on Steam would make my life. DDS on Steam is happening, dude. I'm telling you. Paul asks, hey, did the patches improve the game performance? I have seen some Matador footage and it looks a hell lot better. You've seen my video, Paul, I would assume. The patch notes, they said he improved, well, they fixed minor bugs and they fixed issues with the text, and that patch is exclusive to the English version of the game. I own both versions, and it only updated on my English version, my review copy, not my physical Japanese version. So I think they only fixed minor little things with like overall stability and stuff like that. But I played like 3 hours of Nocturne after the patch, and I didn't notice anything, unfortunately. So I take care, Vish, no problem. Take your time. Black Frost, actually, I want to clarify, I should have mentioned that in my video, sorry about that, guys, but they're not patch notes. Like, when the game updates, you have to go in the patch history, and this is where you get the notes. But all there is the screenshot from that LaRue sent me that you can see in my video from today. Random Stranger, welcome to the stream, bro. Appreciate you being here. Do you think there's a chance we'll get any sort of new Persona 5 Strikers DLC? Maybe it'll be announced at the same time in the East and the West. Man, good question. I used to think so, but I don't know how it would work, because Persona 5 Strikers is like, it's different from a game like Age of Calamity. It's really like a story. You move from a place to another, you complete the main story, you complete side missions. So if they were to do DLC, I don't think it would be like story DLC or new characters per se. I think it doesn't really make sense. So I think they would add, like, if there would have been DLC, I think they would have announced those a while back, and they would have been like cosmetic and stuff like that. So no, I don't expect DLC. No DLCs for Striker. Maybe I'm wrong though, we'll see. Lika, welcome to the stream. The question is, what do you think about Mother 3? Mother 3 is not coming. Mother 3 is not happening. But nah, all jokes aside, I've never played Earthbound, so never played Mother, so can't say much, unfortunately. What do I think about Samus Hunter E3 rumors? Good question, Pokelives. Samus Hunter is actually kind of reliable. She got various things right in the past, so I think her ideas make sense. She's the first one that talked about the 2D Donkey Kong game and various different sources like Nintendo Life, which is super reliable. Also, they also approved and said that this game is coming, so yeah. Demi Crow, are you surprised that SMT3 on Switch rated higher than PS4 and PC? I don't know, to be honest. I don't really know why. It's a Metacritic score, right? So it's just averages. I think more people enjoyed their experience on Switch than on PlayStation 4, but it all depends on what you want. Like, the PlayStation 4 is running just like the handheld version of the Switch version. So if you don't care about handhelds, and you don't care about mods, you can get it on PS4. Personally, I think that's the least interesting version. I think the Switch version is the best one because I'm all about portability. If you're not about portability, I would say go Steam with mods and all. It's definitely the best way to do it. Don't drop them PC Master Races in the chat though. Did other Atlas tubers got the review code? Alex Mercado asked. Yes. Yes. I don't want to name drop because I don't know if those people are comfortable with me saying who got the code. But yes. Yes. A lot of content creators got a code. Like over 5 that I know easily. So. Paul, the Rhino games I think are running on the Nocturne engine too, are they? Oof, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Sephiroth Rules ask, will we ever get any of the spin-offs like SMT? If I wonder, like, are they focusing on Mainline since way more people know about SMT now due to Persona? Good question. I think it saddens me to say that, but I think if SMT, well, Nocturne HD and 5, most importantly 5, doesn't pull big numbers, like I'm talking, for 5, I'm talking like, if it's not like a 1.5 million seller, at least that, I don't think we'll get new mainline spin-offs, and it really hurts me to say that. I think like Persona spin-offs are going to be like the main focus now, just because of course those publishers, Atlas is all about money, which is normal. But if SMT5 is a big success, which I think it will be, maybe we get new spin-offs. Maybe we get new spin-offs. Maybe we get Devil Survivor 3, who knows? So do you think we'll, Error asks, do you think we'll get a Switch port of SMT4 and 4 Apocalypse? Dude, I would like that so much because those games are great. Those games are really great. I would like to play SMT4 again, but I can't justify myself doing this again. I still have SMT games in my backlog, which is unacceptable. So not a good idea, but I would like those to come at some point. Will they drop? It's hard to say because yes, I know it's feasible, but it would require a lot of work. And looking at Nocturne HD, as much as I like Nocturne HD, I don't think Atlas is interested in putting so much work into like porting 4 and 4 Apocalypse. So, do you think in the distant future, if SMT5 sells well, we could get a Raiden remix with better action RPG combat? That's from Demicrow. Probably not. Probably not. Right, the Raiden games tackle a lot of important subjects that are not really accepted as much as they were back in the day in modern age. So yeah, I would say probably not. Atticus, my dude, you know the answer. JRPGs. JRPGs or Western RPGs? JRPGs, come on. Come on, dude. Honestly, do you think we'll have news for SMT5 at E3? That's a question from Onamui. 100%. Yes, 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 yes. My biggest argument here is the last fiscal report. I made my video, and you know how I said in my title, SMT5 reconfirmed for 2021, interrogation mark. That's because in their latest fiscal report, which is March 30th of this year, they said SMT5 is releasing fiscal year 2022, that being from March 31st, 2021 to March 31st, 2022. They said that. So that's like in the next 10 months. The game would release in the next 10 months, according to this fiscal report. So as of March 31st, SMT5 was confirmed, because Sega cannot lie to their investors. SMT5 was confirmed to release between March 2021 and March 2022. E3 right in the middle. Tons of eyes on E3, especially since they skipped it last year. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. So yes, I fully expect Shin Megami Tensei 5 to be at E3 this year. Hey Jovi, welcome to the stream, man. I appreciate you being here. Do you feel Atlus has become greedy now? They sell the game at full price but still sell DLC, which should already be in-game content. Yeah, I think they're getting kind of greedy because Nocturne HD, like, all the DLCs are okay for DLC, like, they don't lock story content, obviously, but all of them, including Dante, I feel like they should have been included in the main game, especially since they're asking $50 for it. But that's like all on opinion, so yeah. And just like Spoon said in the chat, yes, they were always kind of greedy, like, you know, what they did with P4 dancing on PlayStation 4. You gotta buy the whole collection for you to get the PS4 version of P4G and all. They've been kind of shady with their business practices for a while now. I really hate the deluxe edition of games. I don't like it. I'm a physical collector, so that kind of hurts me. I don't want to cry. I'm a positive guy in general, but yeah, there's certain things that Atlus does that I'm not a fan of, unfortunately. So, Kid asks, do you think that there will ever be an online SMT game? Well, there's been SMT, online SMT games before with SMT Imagine and 9. So, I don't know. I don't think that's really likely, to be honest. Super Gamer Guy asked, do you think Captain Full Body was a one-off, or do you think it will get another game? I think it was a one-off, but I wished we get another game because, man, I love it so much. I love it so much. Eddie asks, would Atlus ever outsource a remake of the first few mainline games? Love the streams. Keep up the good work. I thank you for your kind words, Eddie. I really appreciate that. Would they outsource I don't know about outsourcing a remake. Would they do it? Honestly, they could, because those stories and like visuals, they aged really well. So if they just touched it up a bit, I think it could work. Do they want to go back? Again, the quality of Nocturne HD makes me unsure here, unfortunately. Air Chrysalis, speaking of Imagine, any interest in joining the private server and playing it with us? I would like to, actually. I installed Reimagine on my PC, so I just need to play it. So we should play at some point, man. That would be cool. Paul asks, do you have the Hero Double Pack Japanese release of 4 and 4 Apocalypse? I know it has a nice cover, but no, I don't have this one, unfortunately. Hey, over 100 concurrent viewers. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. That's awesome, man. I'm going to talk about my plans here because I know some of you are here for, like, not necessarily the questions, but to hear about my plans. So I'm going to go over that really quickly, and then we'll get back to answering questions. Love your questions. You guys are awesome as always. And if you like the stream, thumbs up, y'all. You know it helps. Your support's been fantastic on the channel recently. Thumbs up, comments, sharing my videos, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now, what are my plans? I have a couple of ideas. I really want to be able to stream Summer Game Fest, even if I don't expect much, because hey, I'm reading at the same time. It's gonna, as you can see, I have like minor ADHD, and it's hard for me to follow sometimes. But yeah, I have a couple of ideas. I would like to stream Summer Game Fest, but yeah. Oh, we have a $2 super chat from King Narukami, of course. Of course, he just wants to hear me, and he's probably clipping this SMT5 2022. But you know what I'll say, Narukami? I'll say SMT5 fiscal year 2022. Sorry for your ears, but I had to. Thanks for your support, bro. Appreciate that. Can't wait for the podcast tomorrow, man. Yeah, so I have a couple of ideas for all those events that we're gonna stream on the channel. I have a board, like a physical board, that I'm gonna pull up for all those events, okay? And I will take you guys' predictions we're gonna go live like an hour before every single event just to talk and write down and come up with a list of realistic predictions that I think we can get for the stream. And whenever we get one of our predictions right, I'm gonna do giveaways. That's what we're gonna do during the stream. So if you guys are interested, again, drop likes and let me know if it's a cool idea. But this is what I want to do for every single event. I'm kind of laughing because the super chats are coming in and you guys are freaking awesome. Of course, Narakami said 2022. Then we have Katana Riku, the homie. No, SMT5 2021. No emojis, nothing. He's like, nope. Get the hell out of here, bro. Appreciate the support, Riku, man. And of course, my man Mac as well, coming in with the $2 super chat. Shut it, King. Appreciate the support, both of you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, 2021 gang's winning. Or is it? Demi Crow with the $2 super chat. SMT5 2022. I swear to God, E3 is going to kill a debate. It's going to kill the war of SMT5 release date. And that kind of hurts me. Like, I really want to get a date for SMT5. But I love this beef that we all have, man. It's so fun. It's so fun. Thanks for all your support, guys. King, Riku, Mac, Demicro. Thank you all so much. Once again, congrats, Riku, for the Nocturne HD review on Game Explain. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna have this board. We're gonna do predictions 1 hour. I'm gonna go live before each event, and we'll have our predictions. I'll do giveaways if we get predictions right. That's gonna be dope. I'm gonna stream E3. I'm gonna stream PC Gamer Show. I'm gonna stream Summer Game Fest if possible. This one's not sure. So man, that's gonna be dope. If Sony makes a State of Play in the meantime, which is rumored to be going down, yes, I will be here to stream that as well. So I'm kind of realizing right now that I don't have much else. Like, this is my biggest idea. But I want to hear if you guys have any other ideas. What would you guys like us to do for the streams? I'm trying to make this like a big event and I want interaction with you guys. So, yeah. Ah, of course, we have Junis coming in with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Come on, guys. We all know it's going to be SMT5 2021. Of course. Of course, we all know that, Junis. Of course. Of course. It's just that some people are like not as intelligent as us, you know. King Narakami is like, he's a bit stupid, so that's why I think it's 2022. I'm fucking with you, bro. Yeah, just exactly. This is what we'll do. I'll have this board here. We'll come up with predictions together, and I'm gonna do a giveaway for every single prediction that we get right. So of course we're gonna have like SMT5 2021 on this board, and we'll have 2022 on this board. So yeah, those giveaways are, there's definitely going to be giveaways, and the giveaways are going to be like during the stream. So for the giveaways are going to be for the people that are in the stream, which means that you have like the biggest chance of winning ever. So yeah, guys, I loved your questions, so drop your questions in the chat, man. Drop your questions, let's answer them. Hey, Nam's Compendium, welcome to the stream, bro. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, this game just won't come out. We all thought about it at some point. We've all seen Yarly's video, like, did Persona kill SMT and stuff, so. VC, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Demi Crow with the $2 super chat once again. No, it's gonna be 2022. Don't lie to yourselves, dude. You know I appreciate your support, and I appreciate you because you've been here for a long time, but you're dead wrong on this one, my dude. You're dead wrong. Ah, Narukami's coming back. I'm rich, so I'm a flex. $5 super chat. SMT5 2022. 2021 people are broke. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay, Narukami. Okay. I appreciate the support, Demicro. Narukami, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And thanks for the likes on the stream, guys. Appreciate it as well. Alright, so go ahead. Questions. We're gonna chat. I like to talk with you guys, and I know I'm missing a ton of questions, so just ask again if I missed your questions. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best here, but Photography Nerd, do you think we'll get another Persona 5 spinoff? I used to say hell no, but looking at the massive success of Strikers, possibly. We've all seen Persona 5 U and all, so maybe. Mr. Person asks, welcome to the stream, bro. I appreciate you being here as well. 5 is probably going to be on Switch for a good long while. Probably. If you're talking about exclusivity, yeah. Ideas for SMT 30th anniversary: Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. Maybe another concert if we're lucky. Yeah. What else could they do? I really hope we get like Devil Survivor 1 and 2 in HD. Man, that'd be so cool. So, yeah. Eric Chrysalis asks, any plan to collab in the future with other SMT YouTubers? Perhaps Gnarly, March, Spencer, or Fitter? That would be really cool. Yeah, for sure. I'm always up to do some collaborations with new people that I never collaborated with before. That's always super fun to do. I had Spencer a lot of times on the channel before. Spencer's a cool dude. Gnarly's been on the channel once before as well. Fitter, I don't really watch his stuff. I know who he is, but I don't really watch his stuff, so I don't know. And March is awesome, man. March, I really like his content, and yeah, I'd like to have him on at some point for sure. I'm a big fan of his stuff, so yeah. You think SMT5 will be on Steam? That depends, Furchi. I think it's a bit too soon to say. I wish, to be honest. Yeah, hard to say for now. It depends on Nintendo's involvement in the project, so. King Narukami, Persona Q Switch Collection possibility. That'd be dope. That'd be cool because those games are still on my backlog, and I know there's a certain number of people that love them. They wouldn't require that much work, I would think. Like, not as much work as, for say, SMT4 and 4 Apocalypse. And clearly, SMT5, Persona spin-offs are hot nowadays. So, to keep the hype train for Persona 6 rolling, yeah, good idea. It's a good idea. Will they do it though? Not too sure. Kugan asks, any upcoming PlayStation 5 games you're looking forward to? Lost Judgment? That's my big one. Ratchet & Clank, but Ratchet & Clank, I know I'm gonna trigger certain people here. I've been a fan of Ratchet & Clank for years now, but Ratchet & Clank is $89.99. It's gonna be $89.99 at launch, so I'm not buying Ratchet & Clank at launch, but I'm still looking forward to it. But other than that, FF7 Part 2, FF16. But other than that, man, I'd say, nah, Lost Judgment. Lost Judgment is my big one. VC, SMT5 2021, late 2021, and Persona 5 Arena is happening. Hopefully, man, hopefully. Do we have other questions here? We have a question here from Onamui. Do you think there could be Persona 6 announced at E3? I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but I want to believe. I don't know, Onamui. Good question. I don't really think it's a E3 game, to be perfectly honest here. I also wish, man, that'd be exciting. But at the same time, it's going to overshadow SMT5, which is going to be at E3, mind you. So, nah, I think Persona 6, if it happens this year, like an announcement, obviously, not the game, Persona 25th concert. This is where it's going down. Do you watch FaZe Rug? Lisa, no, I don't. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Shut up, King. School Days is great, but it's not in the superior soundtrack. I'm sorry. Paul asks, do you think that we'll have any Etrian Odyssey news in the next decade? Love your questions, Paul. Appreciate that. That's hard to tell, man. I don't know what the hell the Etrian Odyssey team is doing, but I used to love those games, so I don't know. I don't know. March analogies are the best. Absolutely, Race. March is the best. Point. Love his content. His SMT hit videos, like, he's suffering for us. King Narukami asks, so if PQ2 would come to Switch, do you think Atlas would finally dub it? Man, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. That would actually make me kind of excited for a Persona Q collection. hopefully. But at the same time, they skipped Redux, but they did Nocturne. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Shadow King, yeah. I think any type of 3DS remake or 3DS port would be kind of a remake. Yes, kind of, because they have to like move everything around and make it fit on one screen. So. Oh, Furchy, that's a good point here. Persona 5 is still hot. Atlas will still make it till it's dry. Yep. Are they done milking Persona 5? HDR asked. I kind of answered that here. I think... I want to say no, but at the same time, it makes a ton of sense for Atlas to keep milking P5, so yeah. Shroomers ask, why do you think Atlas was attached to the idea of making Persona exclusive to PlayStation and SMT to Nintendo for the longest time? Good question, bro, because clearly that's not a good move. Like, I wish SMT5 was on PlayStation 4 and PC, and I wish Persona 6 would be on Switch and PC. Atlas, man. I don't really know why, but yeah. Eric Chrysalis asks, are you a fan of Radiant Historia? Do you think we'll ever get another game in this series? I'm a big fan, bro. That's like one of the most underrated Atlas games. Can you see it? Ah, no, you can't. That's too far. But yeah, I replayed Radiant Historia recently. I need to make a video on it at some point. It's very underrated. Awesome DS game. Yael, so welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here too, man. Eddie asks, do you think we'll ever get an SMT game like Strange Journey on PC or consoles? Ooh. Well, on PC, if you mean like a first-person dungeon crawler, it makes sense. It should happen. Which one would they do first, though? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Love Marsh and Yarly's content. Yep, Gus, absolutely. Both are great. Great content creators. Why is Haru best girl in P5? She's not. She's not, King. Nice try. VC asks, do you think the Persona dancing games come to Switch before P5? Persona dancing games? Nah, bro. I know you think so, but I don't really think... Oh yeah, the viewer count is off screen. Thanks for that, King. No, I don't think the dancing games are coming back, VC, to be honest, because they all kind of flopped views-wise, so I don't know. Thanks, King, I fixed it. Not too sure. But I agree with you, it'd be funny if they come before the real game, though. Heaven's Shempo, what is this OST? Shempai, sorry. What is this OST? This is the superior Persona 1 soundtrack. This is Persona PlayStation 1. And I'll take Mac's idea. I'll add my tracks on screen at some point because, yeah. Debbie Crow asks, do you think we'll see anything at Summer Games Fest? Because all I think we'll see is some more Lost Judgment footage and 2 Point Hospital DLC. I'm really down to see more Lost Judgment, and yes, I do think that's gonna happen too. But I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what to expect because Summer Games Fest last year was really trash. No disrespect to Jeff Keighley because he is like. He's an icon for the gaming industry overall, whether you like him or not. He does a lot for the gaming industry. So I kind of want to support him here. I love the Game Awards. They're flawed events, but they're fun events still. So, yeah. What else could they show? There's a ton of publishers, but at the same time, they can add Sega on the schedule and it just being 2 Point Hospital's DLC. So... just like what happened at Future Game Show. So, yeah. It's super hard for me to predict those. It's really, really hard. Persona 3 FES remake announcement at Summer Game Fest. LH Caddy. No, definitely not. Definitely not. I don't think they're remaking P3. I guess PC Gamer Show is gonna confirm that for us. What I mean by that is like if we get a port of P3 on PC, that kind of destroys the idea of a P3 remake, at least in the near future. So yes, Alex, yes, I think we'll get Lost Judgment footage at this show for sure. It's a mouse. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the $5 super chat. No questions. Thank you for the support. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just wanted Persona 1 port and remake. Oh, here we go. We have your message here. It's a mouse. I would say port. Because those games, man, I love them. I love them so much, especially P2. Like Innocent Sin, Eternal Punishment, they're fantastic games. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm almost done with Nocturne HD, and I can't wait to jump back into Innocent Sin, because as you guys voted in my latest poll of what's the next Atlas game that I should review, Persona 2 Duology 1. So I'm replaying those right now. I'm playing Innocent Sin on my PSP, and I'm gonna play Eternal Punishment on my Vita. And bro, I love those games so much. I think they could either do a direct port of those games, HD, good sound quality, not a completely compressed soundtrack. And if they do Persona 1, I swear to God, the one thing that I want, and that I want the most, is I want them to give us the ability to toggle between the new soundtrack and the old soundtrack, just like what they did with Innocent Sin on PSP. I want this because, hell, what you're hearing right now, that's fire. And that's Persona 1's soundtrack on PlayStation 1. So I want that. If they go the remake route, I want them to, like, don't touch it too much. I want, like, touched up visuals and, like, maybe tweak the gameplay a little bit, but not more than that. Not more than that. So whenever someone brings up the idea of a remake of those games, I'm always kind of hesitant because of that. I'm always scared that they're gonna fuck it up, and I love those games so much. So that's kind of a challenge for them, by the way. It really is, because they gotta, like, please the old fans and bring in new people when they remake a game. So yeah. It's a mouse again. He says so underrated, but they sold worse compared to 3, 4, 5. And that's the thing. When I say I'm scared about a remake, I'm scared that they're gonna try to add, like, the calendar system in P1 and 2. And I really don't want that. Please. It's getting kind of dark in here. I'm gonna open the blinds real quick, and I'm gonna be back, okay? All right, here we go. Hey, Luis, Curiel, welcome to the gang. Welcome, Samurai. I really do appreciate you becoming a member of the channel, Luis. Thank you so much for the support. That means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's like a big favor that you can do to help me and make me. You guys are helping me when you, like, are watching my stuff. You're a big help when you're, like, becoming a member, when you're doing donations, when you're using super chats to create a freaking debate about SMT5's calendar date. That really helps me, because whenever you help me, like, financially, it helps me to take some time off work. It's because of you guys that I'm able to stream the whole E3 thing, so I'm really grateful for all of you guys. So thank you, Luis, really appreciate that. If you're in the Discord, dude, let me know, because we have an exclusive channel on there, and I'll give you an exclusive role as well. So let me know, bro. Appreciate the support. Young Blood, what's bad about the calendar system? My opinion on the calendar system, I don't think it's bad. I really don't, because I kind of love social links and all of that. But I think it kind of creates a weird pacing in the games. The fact that you must spend time, like you must do some type of activities, you must do some social links, you have to do stuff. They lock you in certain time frames. So that's what I think about the calendar system. It's definitely not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I mean, I would go as far as to say, even if I don't necessarily agree with that it's a good thing, because Persona is now way more popular with the calendar system. So that's what I think about it. So I don't want the calendar system in 1 and 2. Leave them that way and keep the calendar system rolling for like other Persona games. Yeah, so what's wrong with Devil Survivor 3, Mac? I'm Devil Survivor 3, gang. I want Desu 3, dude. Jinis asks, how much would you pay for PSP, P1, P2, and P3 sealed? Okay, I own those 3 games physically already. Sealed, they're worth a pretty penny. My copy of P3P was sealed in 2019. I opened it, by the way. So I'm not a sealed sealed collector. So I have a copy of SMT If on PlayStation 1 sealed though. Paul asks, do you know who did the Nocturne remaster? It's weird how we don't know who did. I suggest you watch Spencer's video, SMT Network's video on the subject. Spencer knows a lot of stuff, and that's a good video of his, so I suggest you go check his video. I don't remember precisely. I think they outsourced it. Was it ITL, the name of the group? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, guys. I'm sorry. I have a blank here. Thanks for the kind words, Lewis. Appreciate the support. David, would you drink Kawakami's sewage water? I wouldn't. I know you would. I know you would, bro. Scrolling through the messages, trying to find questions here. Here we go. Yeah, Philemon said it. Yo, yeah, check out Spencer's video, pal. Honest Al, Soul Hackers is the best SMT. It's a very good game. Very underrated SMT game. 100%. Desu 3 is the Tokyo Mirage sessions we deserved. Bruh. Bruh. Elliot, welcome to the stream. David, what's the patch consist of? Nocturne's patch? Nocturne patch is like minor bug fixes, which no one knows what bugs exactly they fixed, and corrections in the text. And since this patch is exclusive to the English version of the game, I think it's like English text that they fixed. So it's a very minor patch. It's a very minor patch. Shroomers asks, if they port Persona 3 to PC, do you think they'll port FES or Portable? FES is prettier emo, but Portable has a lot of quality of life features. I think they port FES and they drop party control in there from Persona 3 Portable. I don't think they have the female MC. I know some of y'all want that. I don't think they do, because that would require them to redo all the cutscenes, and I don't think Atlas wants to do that, so yeah. But I don't think they do P3P. I know the leaks last year mentioned P3P, but that doesn't really make sense to me. VC says P1 and 2 doesn't need a calendar system, but it does need gameplay as good as P4 and P5 while maintaining the dungeon crawling elements when traversing areas. Dungeon crawling in P1 is dope. That's a first-person dungeon crawler, and I love those. I love Strange Journey, all of that. So big fan of this dungeon exploration system. P2, I agree, it's pretty bad. So yeah, I think they could do something like that and fix it just a bit. So Juan asks, what games are you the most excited about? I think you might have heard of a small game. I think it's called like Shin Megami Tensei 5 or something. Pretty excited for that one. But other than that, I'm sure you're asking about other games than like Atlas stuff, because obviously I'm excited for like Persona 6, SMT 5, Re-Fantasy, all of those. I'm excited for other games. I'm excited for whatever's next for Yakuza. I'm as big of a fan of Yakuza as I am Megaton, to be honest. I'm a massive fan. I'm excited for Lost Judgment. That's an exciting one for me. I'm excited to finally beat Skyward Sword HD. I know some of y'all are not a fan of like all the practices around that, but that's a topic for another day. So I'm excited to replay that. Project Triangle Strategy looks dope, from the team that made Octopath Traveler. I was a fan, so I'm excited for that. How did I forget? I'm really excited for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is coming in July. Freaking hyped for this one. I'm a massive Ace Attorney fan, so that's really, really exciting. That's like it's next one in line. Like, I'm really excited for that one. Yeah, I think that's a good summary of what I'm hyped for in the near future. So, playing SMT3 Remastered, do you think the gameplay will be similar in 5? I hope so. I would like to have the press-in combat system in 5, because you'll watch... I hope you guys will watch my review, which is coming out at midnight. I'm going to do a little pause before I answer Jason's questions here. I would really... I don't do that often, but I would really appreciate it if you guys could show support with my review of Nocturne HD. Most of you probably know that this is my first review copy, and I'm very grateful to Atlas West for giving me a copy of Nocturne to play. I really enjoyed, and I still cannot believe that I was chosen for that. So I really want that review to do well. I spent so much time on it. I really think it's my best review yet. But there's going to be a lot of other reviews that are going to come out at the same time. So if you guys could show support, drop a like, comment, share my video on social medias, I would really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But all of that to say, Jason, that I say in my review of Nocturne HD that the press-in combat system is my favorite combat system of all time. I really do. So I wish, yeah, I really wish they would reuse it and tweak it in any type of way in 5. I would hope so. Hopefully we see that at E3. A Blaziken fan, is the lag still an issue in the remaster after the updates? Yes, the updates didn't change much from my experience. But again, the lags and frame drops aren't that bad, guys. Aren't that bad. Check out my review. I go really in depth about that once it comes out. Sonic the Streams, they said they were preparing surprises for Persona fans, right? I think they probably gonna focus on SMT5 and just release some ports of old Persona games. Yep, absolutely, Sonic, absolutely, I agree. Adatoto, David, which one would you recommend on Switch? Tokyo Mirage Sessions or Catherine Full Body? Wow, love it, love the question. Thank you, Anataro. First of all, I'm a fan of both games. If I have to choose which game I prefer Catherine. Catherine as... like, I'm not a fan of puzzle gameplay in general. I enjoyed the Professor Layton games, and Catherine I really liked. But this story, the visuals, the lore in there, the music, goddamn, the music. Love it so much. And on Switch, it's such a great port too. I highly recommend it. Now, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is not for everyone. I made a video on Tokyo Mirage Sessions on my channel. It really sums up my thoughts on the game. I think it's a very good game. If you're looking for like a more actiony RPG type of game, with a bigger emphasis on gameplay than story, I'd go with Tokyo Mirage Sessions. If you really want an engrossing story, 100% Catherine Full Body is where you should go, man. Hey, Jovi, I really appreciate the kind words, dude. Thank you so much. Is Persona 3 coming to PC, James? Yes. 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 It's coming to PC. Eric Crizales, are you gonna pick up Trails of Arise? Tales of Arise is a game that's like very hyped up. There's a lot of people that are highly anticipating this one. I'm not a big Tales of fan personally, but I'm looking forward to seeing the reception to this one, dude. I take care, King, man. Have a good one. Oh, E-Dog, Ace Attorney Chronicles is actually the duology of the great Ace Attorney 1 and 2 that was a Japan exclusive back in the day. So it's coming to Switch in July. You're playing the trilogy right now on Switch. That's awesome, man. Those games are fantastic. If you love those games, I think you should consider buying Chronicles too. Oh, we have a $10 super chat from John Smith. Thank you so much for the support, dude. I really appreciate that. Love the channel, man. What move is the most useless in all of Megaton? Ooh. Ooh. That's a very good question. You know what? I'm gonna try to be original. You've all seen like Yarly's video, probably his recent video. I'm gonna try something different. I say the analyze skill in Nocturne. Not that it's useless. Call me an elitist, I don't really care, but I don't want to use it. I refuse to use it. I am trying to find out weaknesses and all by myself. I think it gives me some type of challenge. So for me, whenever one of my demons have the analyze move, I drop it. I change it for something else. Always. That's what I always do. So that's my pick. But thank you so much for the $10 super chat, John. I really appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much. And thanks for the kind words as well. Shadow King, I'm also really glad that they brought back Lucifer's design from Nocturne. I really prefer this design, but I'm a fan of Lucifer's design in 4 too, but I still prefer 3's design, obviously. Apocalypse design is dope too, like the black skin and all. It's really cool design. I love it. Ooh, Dorkun says, oh yeah, for some of you that don't know, I made my mom pick randomly and it landed for me to play Nocturne on hard. Oof. It's your mama though, dude. You don't have a choice. You gotta listen to her. Respect your mama. You're gonna beat Nocturne on hard. No more Mega Drive. What other games are you looking forward to seeing at E3 other than Atlas ones? I'm always looking forward to Nintendo stuff. I'm a big Nintendo fan overall, so I'm looking forward to seeing more Nintendo games, more Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild 2. I'm a big Zelda fan. I hope we see some type of Fire Emblem presence at the show. I'm a big Fire Emblem fan too. I'm not the biggest Three Houses fan. I beat the game, don't get me wrong. I beat it. It has some of the best music of all time in gaming. But it still has little issues that again, the calendar system in this one I'm not a big fan of, so I hope, the rumors are they're gonna remake the genealogy of the Holy War. Oof, I probably destroyed that title. I hope so, because I was a big fan of Echoes. So those games I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Sega stuff too. You said except Atlas stuff, so I'm cheating here a bit, but Sega, I'm looking forward to anything Yakuza, Lost Judgment. I hope they do ports as well. They said they would do ports, so I'm looking forward to Sega ports like Sakura Wars. I really love that game so much. I think it's such a calm game, relaxing game to play through. Love the music, the characters. It's such a charming game. I'm a big fan of it. It's like my surprise of 2020. Loved Sakura Wars So Long My Love too on the Wii, so I hope they bring some of those games back. Obviously, when I'm talking about the new one, I'm talking about ports to other systems like the Switch, for example. I wish we get ports for Vanillaware games as well, Muramasa, Auden Sphere, 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. Yeah, that's my answer. Kind of looking forward to Halo Infinite too. Audio fix for Nocturne would be nice. It would be, Elliot. It would be. Layer Cape is a bop, man. I love that song. Can I play Catherine with one hand? No. I said you can't because the gameplay is like the gameplay is hard. Like the visual novel sequences you can, but the gameplay, nah. Ball, that's a tricky one. How many SMT games do you think that the Switch PS4 will have, not counting anything Persona related? PS4, I say 2, being Nocturne HD and DDS 1 and 2. Switch, I say 4. I say 4. Maybe more if SMT5 is like a over 2 million seller. Maybe 4. That being like, we have Nocturne, we have DDS 1 and 2. I'm counting that as one game. 5, and maybe like Deathloop 1 and 2 or Strange Journey. Or maybe we're lucky and we get like 4 and 4 Apocalypse. Who knows? You can ask Mitsuru what's the most useless skill. Mitsuru best girl, bro. Eric Chrysalis, what's your thoughts on the theory that the trailer of SMT5 shows connections to Nocturne? That makes perfect sense, bro. That makes perfect sense. Lucifer's design, the Magatsuhi that you can see. Yeah, it seems like we're gonna be in a vortex world, and you guys can see me, right? I'm getting excited, dude. Just talking about this game, I'm such excited for this one. Odabui, take care, bro. Good night. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. I appreciate that. Katana Riku, Breath of the Wild 2 is my most anticipated game. Nice. Oh, second most. Okay, second next to Breath of the Wild. Next to SMT5. Dope, man. Dope. I'm really hyped for that one too. Breath of the Wild was my most excited, most hyped game before they announced SMT5. So. Tales of Arise is a cop, and FF16 when they released Phantom Reaper. Nice. FF16, I'm always buying the Final Fantasy games day one. I didn't learn my mistake from 15. I'm kind of a fan of 15, by the way, but it was in a really broken state when it first came out, so. Oh, that's right. I'm also looking forward to the Smash announcement. Thanks for bringing this up, Rico. I'm looking forward to the Smash announcements. I think there's going to be a Smash announcement or two at E3. Cannot wait for that. Cannot wait for that. 5-9 Thruther, you into Disgaea? Disgaea. No, I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I played 5 for a bit. Didn't beat it, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I played. I prefer, like, in the tactical genre, I prefer games like John Dark or like FF Tactics, Tactics Ogre, stuff like that. What do you think about that Donkey Kong game leak, Davids? I think it's happening because we've had various different, very reliable sources say that it's going down. What do I think about it? Cool. Not the biggest Donkey Kong fan, but I know those games are quality and I tend to get them when they're cheap. Like I got Tropical Freeze this year on Wii U. On Wii U. I think those games are just fun, so. Hybrid Moments, is the P3 port, PC port confirmed? No. Trust me. Trust me on this one. I am a Fire Emblem fan as well. Thanks for asking. Persona 1, 2, Eternal Punishment, and if port/remix when? Man, ask Atlas. All of them seems kind of unlikely to me. I think maybe Persona 1 and 2 duology could happen at some point. If though, oof, I don't know about that one, bro. And yeah, Layer Kick is a certified hood classic, Philemon. It is. Hot take. In-game decompressed audio sounds better than non-compressed music for Nocturne. Yeah, that's a hot take. That's a hot take. But I still think people are being too hard on the compressed audio. It still sounds great. What is your opinion on the current state of Nocturne HD? I'm glad you asked, Metariku. I think it's way better than most people say. I really do. I'm having a blast. I've been craving mainline SMT on my Switch for years now. Love it. I'm a big fan. Again, watch my review, but I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. It's true that there's a couple of things that should have been touched and the frame drops are unacceptable. The audio is too compressed. I know there's issues, but I still love it. I really do. I really do. I'm being honest, guys. I'm being honest, and I say that multiple times in my review, and I can't stress that enough. If you skip Nocturne HD because of the price and the state of the game, you're waiting for a sale, I can't blame you. I can't. But for me, and that's gonna sound like a crime, but even if it was 60, I would have bought it. Because for me, Nocturne as a game, if it was a straight PS2 port, is worth $60 for me to play on newer systems, especially on a system that I can take on the go. But I 1000% understand if it's not your opinion on it. So Trumxieri, could the Persona Q games be a possibility for Switch? I know the Switch doesn't have dual screen, but I'm pretty sure they could make a work around it. Absolutely, they could. Check out a game like what's the name? I don't remember the name. There's a game on Switch, and it's also a Vita game. I have the artwork in mind, but I don't remember the title. It's a first-person dungeon crawler. There's the little map in the corner. It works, so yes, they could make them work. Etrian Odyssey, Persona Q, they could. Does Nocturne have real puzzles, or is it just those crappy puzzles like in Persona? No, Nocturne has real puzzles, and Nocturne has fair puzzles too. Like a bit more fair than Strange Journey, I would say. Nocturne has fun puzzles too. Like I'm not spoiling anything, but the puzzle before the Mora sisters, love it. Love it. Do we have confirmation of SMT5 is going to show up at E3? That's from Brian. No, we don't have confirmation of that. We don't. It's all an assumption. So, it's a mouse. How can I find SMT2 Devil Summoner? Sorry, Devil Summoner Raido Kuzunoha 2 Raiho edition. That one with the plushie. I got lucky at a local store. That's how I found mine, but you can also check out eBay, local stores. Those are the best places. The best places, I would say. It's rare. It's an edition that's pretty rare, so. Newer viewer from Quebec here. Love the content, man. Appreciate that, Comfy. Appreciate that. Ferracci Alice asks, any JRPGs on Steam that you enjoy so far aside from Yakuza, Persona, and Judgment? I don't play on PC. Like, I don't play on PC at all. I'm slowly but surely getting interested in PC, but I really don't. So, I don't have any picks, unfortunately. Ferracci, I'm sorry. LS asked, LS, I've seen you a couple of times in the chat and I don't think I said welcome, so welcome to the stream, bro. Appreciate you being here, as always. I have a crazy idea for an SMT5 mechanic, fusing the main character with various demons. It's just a prediction I have, but you think it would kind of make sense and be dope gameplay-wise? It would be. I'm getting Digital Devil Saga vibes from this idea where you can transform into a demon and all. Love it. But I want them to keep like demon negotiation and all of that at the same time, so if you can transform a demon into a demon, I hope you can still recruit demons and have multiple demons on field. Homero asks, hey, in the Summer Game Fest video, you said that Sega was estimating 3 million sales for each port in PC. Is this a generous simulation from Sega or real numbers? That's not exactly what they said. In the fiscal report, they said they want every single Persona title and Yakuza title in the future to be a 2 or 3 million seller. That's what they want, and those are sales expectations for future Persona games and future Yakuza games. So the sequel to Like a Dragon, Sega aims for 2 to 3 million. Persona 6, Sega aims from 2 to 3 million for it. So yeah. But those are real numbers that Sega gave to their investors during their latest fiscal report. Paul, do you think that SMT5 will feature a new map system? It's about time to let the old cursor have some rest. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. I get this feeling that we'll get the same old cursor. I get this feeling. But yeah, it deserves some rest. It's been there since the first game, so... If you're skipping Nocturne, you're showing Atlas there's no demand. That's true, Mako. That's true. But at the same time, can you blame those that are skipping Nocturne at $50? I'm not sure. Shadow King, absolutely. People out here like the audio in Nocturne is a Dragon Quest XI situation. At least Dragon Quest XI has fixed it. Rogue, only reason I'm not getting Nocturne right now is literally because I can't get it right now. And that's okay. And that's okay. Oh, that's right. Phantom Reaper mentioned the arcade puzzle though. Puzzle Boy, that's Puzzle Boy. Puzzle Boy is like one of the first Atlas published game ever on the Game Boy, original Game Boy in Japan. That's the game called Quirk that we got in the West. Cool. How difficult Nitro and Platinum Trophy? That's a question from Red. I don't know, I'm sorry. I beat the game on Switch, so I don't know about the trophies yet. I'm sorry. Demi Crow asks, did you pick calculator for Switch? I didn't. I didn't, bro. I didn't. Donald, glad I caught the stream. Is it true that we can toggle between Merciful and our regular difficulty at any time, or is it set at the start of the game? Great question, Donald, and welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you're here too, man. You can toggle between it at all times. And I took advantage of that because I wanted to, like, test certain things. Like in my review, I do say that I was able to auto-battle Matador on Merciful. So that's what I did. I saved before Matador, beat him in Merciful, came back, beat him normal, but I was able to auto-battle Matador with an average team, I would say. So yes, you can always toggle between, even at hard if you want to, so that's cool. Matthew, the only god. Welcome to the stream, bro. Appreciate you being here. How are you doing today, man? Samza asks, do you think SMT5 is going to use Preston system? I hope it does. I don't know, but I hope it does too. I hope it does too. Hybrid Moments, do you play DX2? Casually. Casually. When I don't have a gaming system and I have time to waste, like I go to the hospital, I'm waiting for an appointment, don't have my Switch, don't have a DS or anything, that's the only game that I have on my phone. Cool little game. Cool little game. Lewis asks, have you played Radiant Historia? Do you believe there will be news about Project Refantasy? I have played Radiant Historia. Fantastic game. I believe we'll get Refantasy news in 2021. 100%. 100%. The number 9, Persona 5 Royal Deluxe for Switch. Based on Striker sales, could be possible. Could be possible. I found and searched like a maniac online for any type of proof that there's a contract between Sony and Atlas for Persona 5. Didn't find anything. So yes, I say it's possible. Oh, Mako, thanks for clarifying that. So yes, you can toggle difficulties, but it voids your difficulty-related trophies. Makes sense, makes sense. I'm not a trophy fan myself, though. You can just not install the Merciful DLC, right? So that you don't even have the option. Yes, that's right. Merciful difficulty is a downloadable DLC. My review copy is the deluxe edition of the game, so that's why I got confused here. It came with the if you get the deluxe edition, all the DLCs are immediately downloaded in your game, which means that you don't have a choice. But if you get like the physical version or you just download the regular standard digital edition, yes, you don't have to download it. It's weird. It's really weird. Shadow King says Fog Breath is your friend. It really is. It really is. Matcher, you're doing good. Great. Great, man. Great. Rogue Demon says Merciful is so unbalanced. It really is. It really is a journalist mode. It really is. Jovi asks, by the way, have you played Trauma Center? I have, actually. Love those games. I really do. They're great. Trauma Team. Really good game. Kitana Riku says I'd buy P5 on Switch just to have it, to be honest. Yeah, dude, same. Actually, I'd probably replay it. Yeah, I would. Ferchi, oh yeah, Project Refantasy. Oh, kind of forget already. Can't blame you, dude. Can't blame you. They're silent about it, fortunately. Hopefully we get SMT Hope we get something about it. Maybe early trailer. I hope so. I really hope so. Rogue, I'm downloading Merciful just to spite the people in your server. Yeah, imagine playing a mainline SMT on easy. I mean, it depends. Like, I tried the easy. I always like to try things in my games, and I tried the easy difficulty in Strange Journey, and it feels kind of balanced still. But in Nocturne HD, it really isn't. It really isn't. I'm sorry. Yes, VC, 100 likes. Thanks for the support, guys. Really appreciate that. You've been awesome tonight. I don't even talk about my subject. It's all Q&A tonight. We should do that more often, should we? Let me know if you guys like those streams. We can do that more often. I like to chat with you guys. Yes, Ideal in the Real is lit, Riku. Absolutely. Love the whole P5 soundtrack. So, who adds more to the game, Raito or Dante, story-wise? I'm not too sure. I say Raito. I'm Team Raito, bro. I really am. Wow, okay, Mako, really? Trauma Team never got released in Europe? I didn't know that. That sucks, dude. That sucks, because that's a very good game. Orange Mushroom. Nocturne is an average 50-hour game, I would say. How many times have you played P5? I played Vanilla P5 twice, and I played Royal once. I'm a big fan. We often hear, especially on garbage Twitter, we hear often people saying like that older SMT fans or elitists, they don't like P5. P5 is my favorite Persona game. And right after that would be P2 Duology, with a small preference for Eternal Punishment. So, I loved P5. I really did. I'm getting Nocturne on PS4 tonight and getting it physical on Switch Tuesday. Dope, Shadow King. Dope. Which version are you gonna play first, though? PS4, I would assume? Jesse Kits, if P5 were to come to Switch, do you think there would be any performance issues? Jesse, no, I don't think so, because Persona 5 is not a demanding game. It's a PlayStation 3 game, so with the right optimization, it would run perfectly fine. Plus, if you didn't know, Catherine Full Body, which is on Nintendo Switch and is a very good port, I would say it really stands high and proud right next to the PlayStation 4 version of the game. That version, which is running on Switch, is running on the Persona 5 Royal engine. So, and it's running perfectly fine. So, I don't think P5 would have any performance issues. Lewis says, I almost killed the first patient in the original trauma center. It happens. It happens. I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad too. David's asked, do you think SMT5 is gonna make it this year? I feel like if we don't see it at E3, I would lose hope. I'm with you, bro. I think SMT5 is this year. If it's not at E3, Q1 2022. Unfortunately. Third semester? Yes. Yes. Yes, 13 Lake. Who do you think is going to compose music for SMT5? Franco, we know that it's going to be Ryota Kazuka. It hasn't been confirmed explicitly, but if you watch the SMT concert in March, the Reason of Music concert, both Shoji Meguro and Ryota Kazuka were present at the concert, and Meguro said that the series is in Kazuka's hands now. And that kind of gives me shivers, honestly. It's like a legend saying to the newborn legend that his beloved series is in his hands now. And hearing the music in the background of the trailers, I really think Kazuka is leading the music for 5. And I'm glad to hear that. Rogue just said that, so yeah, Meguro said that Kazuka is the new face of SMT music. That's exactly how he said it, by the way. He said that he's the new face of Shin Megami Tensei for music. Lewis asked, David, Jimenez or Zelenin? Jimenez, but I prefer the law ending in Strange Journey. Hashtag Team Mastema. Colin says, I just beat Innocent Sin a few days ago and loved it. I'll probably play Eternal Punishment after I play Nocturne. Please do. Please do. Great games. Especially if you loved Innocent Sin, which you did, so. If Atlus can port a PS2 game to Switch without issues, what makes you think P5 would be any better? That's different, Mako, because Nocturne HD is they're remaking the game in a new engine. It's not a direct port. If P5 came to Switch, it would be a direct port. And what makes me believe that it would be better is the fact that the Persona 5 Royal engine is already on Switch and it's running perfectly fine. So yeah. Matthew, you're replaying Persona 1 and 2? Dope, man. Dope. Hopefully SMT3 HD on PC isn't as bad as P5S when it releases later today. Hopefully, Demicro. I heard good things though. Don't worry too much. Jay Brandon, David, do you think SMT5 is going to have any hook? Like, for example, the smirk in SMT4? I think we're gonna get a version of the Preston, so yeah, for sure. Jovi asks, what's your opinion about Takuto Maruki in Persona 5 Royal? Do you think he was a good villain? I do. Really love his vision of the world and all. His connections to, like, the metaverse and all. He was a very good villain. I think he would fit in like the reason system of Nocturne. He had his reason. SMT5 will definitely sound interesting. It's Kazuka, but the world is different, so maybe the OST will have a much different feel. I'm excited to hear. Facts, Riku. What's the most expensive piece of Shin Megami Tensei merch you own? Ooh, good question, Edward. It's probably my copy of the Raido Kuzunoha 2 Raido vs. King Abaddon, because it's sealed. So that would probably be my most expensive piece. That SMT4 3DS is also pretty expensive. And I have a collector's edition for SMT F2, which is also pretty pricey and kind of rare, so love my collection. Hey, Blur, first live stream of yours I've been in. Awesome. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I thought Eternal Punishment wasn't translated in English. E-Dog, the PlayStation Portable version of Eternal Punishment is currently in fan translation. It was never officially translated by Atlus, so you're not wrong. But Eternal Punishment released on PlayStation 1 in North America, so it is already translated. It is the version that I will be playing on Vita. Eternal Punishment is still on sale on the PlayStation Store on Vita, so you can buy that if you want to. What's my favorite SMT box art? Easily SMT If PlayStation 1. Like, I don't think it's too far away. It's not. Let me flex real quick. Look at how sexy that is. Favorite box art, easily. This bad boy is sealed. Look at that. You can't say that's not badass. Bro, that reflection. Look at that. That's sexy as hell. Yeah, that's easily my favorite Megaton box art. Plus it's sealed, so that makes me part of the cool kids, doesn't it? Hey, Furchi, Alice, welcome to the Samurai Gang. Really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Welcome Furchi, and you as well. Just like Lewis, if you are part of my Discord server, DM me. I will add you to the members only channel in the server where I upload my videos before they drop, other than news episodes for obvious reasons, and I will give you the exclusive role in the Discord as well. So thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate that. By the way, for my YouTube members, if you didn't see my man, that kind of, that's, oh, that's Shinitu's lair. Okay, I draw a blank about that that sound. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, for my YouTube members, quickly, because I don't want to bother everyone about that, and I know you guys are busy. So 4 new emotes are coming for YouTube members. Adam is drawing them right now. That's gonna be exciting. Love him. Adam made all the emotes that you guys have members, so I'm excited to show the new emotes that we have. So, all right, let's see. Once again, Fergie, thanks so much for the support. Athis, yes, Innocent Sin came out PSP physical. It did in Japan and it did in the West, but it didn't port Eternal Punishment on PSP for whatever reason. I would say Innocent Sin probably didn't meet its sales expectations. That's my idea. So Comfy asks, do you have any suggestions for Atlas collectors that are just getting started, like add items that are easier to obtain and that aren't new? I would say go for the PlayStation 2 games. Other than the Raido games, they're all cheap. So Persona 3, 4, 3 FES. Well, Vanilla 3 is getting kind of pricey. You can also get Nocturne, Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. They're very cheap. Obviously, Raido 1 and 2 is kind of pricey. Other than that, the DS games are not too bad. Devil Survivor 1 and 2, Vanilla Strange Journey. Especially Vanilla Strange Journey, it's considered the best version of Strange Journey. So I'd cop that if I were you. And the Trauma Center games are getting up there in price if you're talking about Atlas games in general. I'm in the list right now. I'm a big fan of Medusa's new design. I like it. But this is not what I'm looking for. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't find it and I don't want to spend too much time on that. Big fan of Doi, personally. Lewis, great question. I appreciate the question. Paul asks, SMT5 will sell more than 1 million copies, but do you think that it will reach something like 2 or 3 million units? Maybe 2, once it's all said and done. I don't know about 3. Like, 4 is the best-selling mainline game, and it sold 750k. So yeah, I'm not too sure about 3. I wish though. Yeah, right, Jesse? Yeah, that box art is awesome. What are you planning on doing for SMT5's release? I really want another review copy. I would cry if I would get one. So that's my big goal. If I can. The growth on the channel has been fantastic recently, so Atlas are kind of like acknowledging me, thanks to you guys. So hopefully I'll get one, but I'm not too sure. Other than that, I want to obviously review it. I'll beat it by myself. Maybe I'll stream it after, I don't know, but lots of videos plans for SMT5's launch for sure. If SMT5 is announced at E3, would it do during Sony's presentation? Oh, Theta, Sony is not at E3 this year, and from what we know, SMT5 is an exclusive on Switch for now, so definitely not, even if they were there, so. Yeah, Mako, I heard the World of Sloth is unforgiving, to say the least. What do you think will be shown at E3? Is Atlas, if Atlas is anything, and what do you think, what do you want to see get announced? Okay, I think we'll get SMT5 from Atlas, and I want SMT5 from Atlas. If we do get SMT5, I don't need anything else. That's all I need. But what else do I want? I would like to see Refantasy, obviously. I want to see, as I said before, Lost Judgment. I wish we would get older ports of Sega games, Sakura Wars, 13 Sentinels, stuff like that. That's what I would like. Downloading the digital deluxe edition as we speak, but do you know at what exact time we'll be able to play it? Emmanuel, great question. Atlas, I think, said it today, so let me check. Let me check. I'll find the answer for you. Alright. Digital Deluxe access for Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster begins soon. PS4 and Nintendo Switch at today at 9 PT. So yeah, today at midnight Eastern Time, you'll be able to play it. So in 4 hours. Yeah, Sony does their own show. They haven't been to E3. The last E3 they weren't there, so they're doing State of Plays right now, which is kind of eh. What about Demi Fiend in Smash? Demi Fiend in Smash, I'm in. I'm ready. I really want an SMT rep in Smash. Smash Brothers to me is like SMT rep, Phoenix Wright, Kazuma Kiryu from Yakuza with a Goto Majima Echo Fighter or skin. I'm in love with Goto Majima, so please. Oh wow, different time on PC for real? Oh, yeah, that's right. On PC, it's at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific time. Wow, that's weird. Seems like they're really trying to push PC. Luis Rodriguez asks, so you think SMT5 is going to be law teamed? Well, I think there's going to be an alignment system in this one too. I don't think they're going to try to give us a specific route, so. Is digital coming out before hard copy? I just popped in, sorry if it was asked already. Angela, no problem, welcome to the stream. The Atlas did a digital deluxe edition of the game. If you bought that edition in particular, you can play it tonight at midnight Eastern time. If you want the standard digital edition of the game, you have to wait until Tuesday, just like if you want a physical of the game. That's basically a way to push the DLCs down the throat of consumers. So, yeah. Not a fan of this practice, personally. What are the chances of Persona 3 and P4G coming out on Switch and PlayStation 4? Mystery Boy asks. 4G is next, I would say. Yeah, 4G. I think it's pretty likely on Switch and PS4 first. Maybe 3 then. Or maybe they pull a good move, and when they actually announce P3 on Steam, they actually drop it on PS4 and Switch at the same time. That'd be cool. I think SMT5 will only sell 1 million if it gets some sort of Smash representation. I disagree with that, Cool Whip, because SMT4 sold like 850,000 copies, and Japanese RPGs are hot as hell on Switch. Plus, SMT has a lot of backing and a lot of new fans now because of Persona, whether you like it or not. So I think it's an easy million seller, even if it doesn't get in Smash. If it gets in Smash, 2 million minimum. Lewis, make a cosplay of Raido or Raiho as you wish. I would like that. I would like that. That's not an easy cosplay to make, and I'm not a big cosplayer either. So whenever conventions reopen, I want to have some type of Megaton cosplay though. I don't know which one yet, so. Demi Crow, would you scream if Demi Fiend released in Smash? And do you think it would make everyone listening with headphones deaf? Because I know if Demi Fiend gets announced from Smash, it will deafen everyone watching. It will. It would, Demi Crow, because, bro, I'd be really excited for that. I would. Any rep, like, Demi Fiend makes the most sense, but the SMT5 protagonist, that'd be so exciting and a big publicity stunt as well for the game, so. How bad are the frame drops on Nocturne HD? That's from Lucy Frost. You said on... Didn't mention the version. Okay. I'll quickly explain that because I did before, but... Switch docked is the worst running version. There's frame drops at the same time in all versions. It's during battle when there's a lot going on screen at the same time. This is when it drops the most. On PlayStation 4 and on Switch portably, the frame drops are at the same place, but they're less problematic. They're a bit better, but they're still there. SMT5 has the potential. 100% Fergie, 100%. If you had the choice, which SMT game would you want remade, remastered? You know what? I'll give you two answers. Remastered, I say Devil Survivor 1 and 2 because I think those game aged so well. Put them in HD collection. Don't even have to touch the gameplay one bit. Straight port. So that's my pick for remasters. Remakes. If they'd have to do big changes to the gameplay, I think, but that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, Mr. Person, agreed. 1 million is very possible and very likely. I agree. Shitty News Lair is such a banger. 100% Philemon. Luis Rodriguez, yes, I do play DX2, but very casually. Oh yeah, Flynn in Smash would be dope too, Good Hunter. What do you think about Goro Akechi in P5 Royal? If the real Akechi are considered dead or missing, then this is all along in third semester, we only talking to his cognitive clone. I like what they did with Akechi in Royal. I love his character. They expanded on him. Love what they did with him. Shadow King, good point. Why are people counting frames to begin with? Just enjoy the game. I agree, but it's true at the same time that like the frame drops they're kind of noticeable and they're a bummer. They're a bummer for a PS2 port. So yeah. But I'm not one to count frames, dude. I can't tell you at which frames the game's dropping and all of that. Sometimes I can't even do the difference between 30 and 60 frames per second, so I'm not a big tech guy. Ironically, YouTube stuttered when you were talking about frame drops. God damn it, Jesse. Would you buy a remaster of Digital Devil Saga 100%, especially since Digital Devil Saga 2 is in my pile of shame. Yeah. The absence of SMT 1 and 2 on modern consoles is ludicrous. Especially the first game, it's already translated. I don't know why it's not on Switch Online, it's crazy. I gotta ask, what are your thoughts on maybe seeing FF7 Part 2? I think that's happening at some point. I'm waiting for it. Loved the first part, and I'm looking forward to the second part. Mystery Box, I've been watching your Danganronpa blind playthrough. I honestly don't understand the P3 room joke. Can you please explain it? This is just a meme, as you noticed, Mystery Box. There's a room in Danganronpa. It's like the trash room. This is where like the janitor has to dispose of trash, and there's the trash can icon on the door. So we called it the Persona 3 room. It's a dumb joke, but that's what we did. I live in Canada, Jovi. Mad says, my friend thinks SMT Fire protagonist has their haircut because they might be trying to avoid face scanning technology. What do you think about that theory? Never thought about that. Interesting. Interesting. You think they'd have like some type of comp with a scanning technology or something? Interesting. Interesting. Never heard of this theory before. Let's say they remade SMT if, like you said you wanted. Wouldn't you be worried that they make it more like Persona because of the high school setting? Actually, it's part of the reason why I would want that, because... Not because I want it to be like Persona. Definitely not. Like, I wouldn't want the calendar system or anything like that, but... I think it would do kind of well in 2021 in SMT if remake, while... 1 and 2, like SMT 1 and 2 wouldn't necessarily do as well. But that's a good point, Stromus. That's definitely a good point. Lucy Frost, what's your favorite non-Atlas JRPG? Oof. Fire Emblem Awakening, probably. Probably. Yes, I'm a new Danganronpa fan. Yes, hopefully they make a new game, but I'm a new fan. I'm not even done with the first game yet. Loved everything that I played, though. Thank you, Lewis. Appreciate the support. Yes, as well, you heard my accent correctly. You did. You should make a ranked Megaton Games video. I will make one at some point, Emmanuel. I want to lower my pile of shame, my backlog of SMT games before. Let me drop them. I'm being transparent. Digital Devil Saga 2, Devil Survivor 2, Persona Q 1 and 2, SMT 2, that's a big one. If yeah, that's my backlog. Those are the games that I need to play in the near future. I didn't play like Digital Devil Story, Majin Tensei and all of that, but I'm not planning on playing those in the near future. So, yeah. Hey, Lewis, big fan of Zero Escape as well. Big fan. Love those games. Rogue, don't even get me started. Not Persona Zero. No. 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 Stop. No more Mega Drive. Yes, I played all the Xeno games actually, except Xenosaga 3. Played 1 and 2, Xenogears, Xenoblade Chronicles, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Torna. I'm a fan. Love this series. Thank you for the question, by the way. Yes, Black Market. I love how Zervin, this is the first message that I see from you in the chat. Yes! Yeah, I love that team, bro. Pi Studios, welcome to the stream. What is your sealed game collection? I don't collect sealed games. Again, I opened a Persona 3 portable sealed copy on PlayStation Portable in 2019. So I don't collect sealed games. In my Megaton games, I have a sealed copy of Persona 5 Strikers on PS4, Catherine Full Body on PlayStation 4, Raida Kuzunoha 2, SMTF. I think that's all I have. I really don't collect sealed games, and in my standard collections, the games that are still sealed, I bought brand new and I still haven't touched, but I'll open them at some point, so. Jimmy Crow asks, I'm still waiting for Danganronpa on Switch because I'm not burning my lap to play some visual novels. Bro, Demi Crow, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's the only reason I'm, like, kind of being slow with my playthrough of Danganronpa. Not a PC gamer. I wish I could play those on the go. Mystery Boy, how'd you rank the Persona games? P5, Eternal Punishment, Innocent Sin, 4, 3, 1. Yep. That's it. Why does this song sound like a Michael Jackson instrumental? That was Black Market SMT4 by Studios. Xenogears is the GOAT. Agreed. It would sell well. SMTF would sell well if it was marketed as Persona Zero. That's true, Rogue, but I still don't want that. Xeno Saga. Well, that's a name I have not heard in like 12 years. I know, right, Demi-Fiend? Catherine Full Body or Vanilla? I say Vanilla because of nostalgia, but I love everything new about Full Body, and it obviously tackles some important subjects, so I'm a fan of both. Jovi asks, you know what SMTF are considered canon in Persona universe? That means SMTF is basically Persona Zero. Stop! Stop with the wide-eyed Demi-Fiend. Fergie, do you play AI the Summoning Files? AI the Summoning Files. Fantastic game. Fantastic game. I played it and I beat it. It's awesome. Matthew the Only God, will you play Resident Evil Village anytime soon? Dude, Matthew, I want to, but I have to play RE7 first. Like that game's been on my backlog for the longest time. I'm not the biggest RE fan. I played and beat 4, loved it. That's the only game that I played and beat. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh yeah, cool. Weirdly enough, that's funny you said that. I just realized what I said before doesn't make much sense because I own the trilogy of games on Vita. I'm only missing Ultra Despair Girls. I own the 3 games physically. I was streaming the first Danganronpa game. That's what I meant by that. My favorite Megaton OST, Lucy Frost. Devil Survivor's a great pick. That's hard, man. Honorable mention to the Raiden games. I really love the soundtracks of those. I would probably have to go with Nocturne and SMT4 as a close second. But Nocturne, dude, there's no bad tracks. They're all good. Yeah, Mako, I know. I can play those on the go. I own the games on the go, which is even worse. What I meant by that is that I streamed the games, so now I have to finish the first game on PC at least and finish my playthrough, and then I'll be able to play 2 and 3 on my Vita. But that was I tripped in my words there with Danganronpa. I'm sorry about that. Why isn't oh boy, lots of message. Cool, no, I didn't play the Mother series. Never did. Oh, Fergie, yeah, the PS5 is hard to find everywhere. Like, I pre-ordered mine right after the State of Play back in September of last year, so that's how I got it. But then one of my friends asked me to get one for him because I'm almost always online when I'm working, so I follow, like, the Canadian equivalent of Wario 64. And it took me... I got his, I think, in February of this year. Like, it was really long before I was able to get a second PS5 from my friend. So favorite JRPGs outside of Megaton, my favorite one is probably Fire Emblem Awakening, but overall in series I say Xeno, the Xeno series, Fire Emblem, Dragon Quest. I used to be a fan of Pokemon as well. Louis, would you like to say something in French? What can I say in French? Très hâte pour SMT5? Est-ce que ça fonctionne? The Demi-Fiend asks, here's a question for not just for you, David, but for the people in the stream. Who would be your most favorite demon, whether it's an ally or an NPC? Good question. I like Loki. I like Shiva as well. Megaton has so many good demons. What do you think will happen to Persona now that Achino and the main Persona team is pretty much move on to Re-Fantasy? Hello, son. Great question. I think good things are gonna happen. No disrespect to the older dudes, they're legends, and they made massive things. Achino, more precisely, spiked the popularity of Persona. So no disrespect there, but I really love what this new director is doing, what he did with Royal. So I cannot wait to see what they're gonna do with Persona 6. Yeah, Dragon Quest is really good. Black Frost is a good one, yeah, Matthew. Oof, no more Mega Drive. I would suggest not trying to power through Xenosaga, because those games are long as hell, dude. Oh, Mako, yeah, I played Ys 8. Loved it. I didn't play 9, though. I should. I really should. Best girls in P3, 4, 5. Oof. Mitsuru in 3. 4. Risei? I don't know. Not a fan of all the girls in 4. Oof, I'll get hate for that. And 5, probably Sei. Or Takumi. Imagine if Re-Fantasy becomes medieval Persona. I thought about that before, but they kind of want to make it as a D&D style game, like tabletop RPG, so I'm not sure that's what they're gonna do, but yeah. Emmanuel, yes, I can do that. Absolutely. You want me to play LaRue's team, right? I call Nocturne Sound Test LaRue's team because that plays very often behind his videos. I wish Persona 3 can be more badass and maybe more variety of ending, like Law and Chaos and SMT maybe. Yeah, that'd be cool. I want Persona 6 to be much darker, hopefully. But they've been doing great with like plot twists and all. Like Philemon said, yeah, they're kind of obvious, but at the same time, I love them. Yeah, we all love this song, don't we? If Fire Emblem Fates is definitely like not that great. Hello, fellow Megatonists. Do I sound like LaRue? Not as cool. I don't have a Jack Bros copy. Love LaRue. Love his content. He's great. Oh, guys, by the way, my review is about to come up, but the music DLC in Nocturne, I gotta give him that. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Let me cheat. I'll showcase what this is for you guys, okay? Check this out. I'm not supposed to do that, but let's keep this between us. Let me show you just the DLC, the music DLC. I think that's really cool. David, do you think Atlas will port P4 Ultimax to modern system? As a Megaton fan and someone who enjoys fighting game, I wish I had a chance to play it. Man, I wish. Those games aged super well. They didn't do that well though, so. Gabriel asks, I just finished P4G. Which Persona should I play next? Probably 5. Probably 5. Furchi, let me... Well, are you in the server? I'll send a link to the Discord server in the chat. Just join the server and then you'll find me. You can DM me at then. Let me show you guys the DLC real quick for HD. Yeah, between me and 90 viewers, not a good idea, right? Nah, it's cool. Oh, Demi Crow with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Demi Crow, man. Can you translate this Megami 5 sort en 22? Ah, okay. I see what you did there. You wanted to say SMT5 comes out in 2022. Well, for that, you had to say SMT5 sort en 2022. Not 22, you said 22. 2022. Don't. 2022 is how you say it. 2022, 2022. Nice try, Demicro, nice try. But just like the possibility of SMT5 coming out in 2022, you failed. I'm just fucking with you, by the way. All right, let me show you guys. It's probably gonna be terrible quality-wise, but I'm still gonna try. All right. Let me know how this sounds, okay? And I'm gonna show you the screen so you guys can see. Alright. I'm just gonna go to the Vortex world real quick. Yeah, that's weird, Pi Studios. Arena Vanilla being backwards compatible on Series X. Okay, see? Oh my god, you can't see shit. I'm in the Vortex world. Tokyo SMT4 is playing. But I'll show you guys how easy it is. You just go to the menu, config. Then there's BGM select here. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you can see now. Use the BGM from Shin Megami Tensei 4 for the Vortex world map and in battles. And then you have 4 Apocalypse, 2, and 1. Let me show you 2. See? Same thing when you're in battle. Hopefully I don't have Estoma activated. That's really... That's kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty expensive. It's steep. See? That's dope. That's cool. You can't say that's not cool. But again, I know it's pricey, so you're paying $50 for Nocturne, so. Alright, we've been doing this for longer than I expected, so I'm gonna wrap things up, guys. Thank you so much for the support tonight. You guys were awesome. It's been a ton of fun to talk with you guys, and I'm gonna poll on the channel. Would you guys like me to do those little streams just talking with you guys more? Because I really enjoyed it the first time, really enjoyed it tonight, and you guys came through with the support so much. So if you're interested, please vote on my future poll. Please do, because I would like to do more of those. It's been super fun. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, I'm asking for your help. Please support my review tonight. It would mean the world to me. And the podcast tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time with 2022 boy himself, King Narukami. So be there or be square. Thank you all so much for watching tonight, guys. Appreciate it. And big shout out to every single one of you. You're awesome.